Alrighty, folks. Terribly sorry about that. Our internet went out here at the house kind of right away. It's just unfortunate and frustrating. Here's your starting grid. John Cialino is going to be your pole sitter. Nick Lawrence, the outside pole sitter. Raj is going to be there in that inside row number 2 with Brett Summers, Haas Beverly, Joey Allen out there in row number 3. Shane Shepard, Jeremy Talley is going to be there in row 4. Nate Cogdell and Jared McCauley going to make up row number 5. Mark Cadmore, Roger Strickland out there in the mix. And kind of getting myself situated here. Do apologize about it. Pat's out there running the numbers for us. Thank you, Pat. Appreciate you. Thank you to everybody out there doing what you do. So sorry about it started. I clicked go live and everything was solid and good to go. I was connected watching the race, and the next thing you know, here I am battling with Charter. We just got a brand new router, brand new everything from Spectrum, and they didn't do anything. All right, they're going to run 60 laps here. Race information is going to be back up here in just a second. As soon as they do, I wanted to get back over to the start of the race. 67 looks like he's dropping back. 22, ready to roll. Thank you to everybody out there for doing what you do. Thank you to the comments early before the race started. I appreciate you very much. Let's see. Somebody sent me stars over here. Who was that? That was... It was James that did that. Thank you, James, very much for sending stars over there. Holy cow. I will pull that up and I will take a look and see when you did that and how you did that. Man, oh man, they're rolling Nick Lawrence, 18. And there's the 22 of Haas Beverly. 2,465 stars for being awesome. Thanks, James. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you for the shares out there before you did that as well. Thank you to everybody out there doing what you do. Nick Lawrence out front. There's the number 18 driving the Skittles machine. Has John Cialino not far off. They are running 60 laps here at Pocono 2 underway. And a lot of single file. We're going to see a lot of single file very early on as they start to progress into the mix here. Two drivers that we are looking out for here, Nick Lawrence and Brett Summers. Having good works and good races out there. Gem City Racing Network out there on Twitch. Thank you very much. Let's have a great broadcast. Welcome back as well. I know you spent some time with the family. Julio out there says, "Way, what's up, brother? Good to see you out there, Julio. Appreciate you very much for being a part of the stream. Thank you to everybody for all the patience. We've worked through quite a lot of things over the last week, and I'll tell you what, I'm trying to do my best to make sure that we're continually trying to improve. But at the same time, we've been having some issues. McCauley looks like he's going to be a lap down at the moment. Did McCauley have an issue? Well, he might have. There he is. There's the 44. Rolling into the mix. 54.92 ran by Nick Lawrence. Fastest lap of the race so far. And this is going to be a good race. I think this will be a good true testament about the 150 miler here. Let's go over that race information right in the middle of your screen. Follow me online, facebook.com, youtube.com, and twitch.tv, all /Signature Esports. I'd appreciate you if you did that. Thank you to iRacing.com for being a part of the sim racing experience. Track temperature 95 degrees here in the 2.5 miler. It does look like 150 miles are in the books. Two sets of two green white checkers. I think the tire sets, I think I'm mistaken on that. I think that is not 600 laps. It's only 60 laps. I think the tire sets are, it picked it up that way, but it should be, I think it's 3 sets of tires. So we'll change that. 70% fuel is on the books, though. That is normal. 2 attempts at a green white checker. I do believe 1 fast repair for the folks over there. And they're going to be kind of holding on. Right now, 0.8 of a second to the fine folks over there. Brett Summers has the back draft right there. I'm going to dismiss that one. We're going to keep this one. And we're going to go to the live producer. Thank you to everybody out there for doing what you do. You know, Charter and I might just have to have, and that's Charter Spectrum, folks, we just might have to have a conversation about exactly what we're doing here and what it takes to be what we are. So I mean, I'm trying to have the best stream and the best possibilities for everybody, and what has been happening has just been absolutely ridiculous. Justin Malarkey, thank you for the like out there. Appreciate you. Mr. Malarkey, how have you been? Nate Cogdale, 00, right behind the 23 of Joey Allen. Nick Lawrence has set his sights on winning it here at Pocono. 5 of 60 and 70% fuel. I think you're going to be coming to pit road 2.5 miles, somewhere in the realm of, I do believe, a 2 pit stop race, maybe a 1 pit stop race. We shall see. I do believe it's going to be 2 pit stops, so anywhere from 18 to 25 laps. Somewhere in that regard, just based off of the old... Larry, what's up, man? Milk Dud, how you doing, man? Why did it blur out your... Oh, it's because you're nice. Larry, what's going on, man? How are you doing out there? Thank you very much for being in the chat. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody being in the chat. Pat, thank you for the love out there. Much love to you back. Mr. Milk Dud, how are you doing? Good to see everybody out there. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Y'all bring it on. I know that that first stream kind of kicked it. And it's not that great for me, man. Haas Beverly off 2. Whoa, gets a whole lot of nose to the 2 right there. Man, oh man, he and Jeremy Talley just collected each other a little bit. Something happened. There's Roger Strickland to the inside. Roger's improved his I rating over the last couple of races. Did see have started to see him grow there. These 3 are battling it out pretty hardcore. 2 to the outside of the 22. 22 is going to be right there behind 1. The draft is super important at Pocono, but right now these drivers are about 5.5 seconds off the pace. Oh, Roger into the wall there. Right side for him now. He had the 2 to the inside. I think he went up to tap the wall, and it kind of stuck him in there. So right now, Jeremy Talley driving the greatest show on dirt. And about 5.5 seconds off the pace of Nick Lawrence. Nick Lawrence is having one heck of a day. Doing good. It did censor. Couldn't race tonight. RC and remotely. Pat, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. I saw that one in the first stream, and so it's kind of cool. Which is kind of it's no bueno, because you know what? I had this awesome thing happen whenever I first started the stream. We had 2,465 stars from James Mandaretta out there, which I absolutely appreciate. Thank you very much. Yeah, it censored Larry's name. Larry says, doing good, finished second last night in the split decision race at Dover. You finished second. Man. How was it a split? I have to ask now, Larry, how was it a split decision? I gotta know. 1833. Thank you to everybody out there. There's Summers in that number 7. We talk about tire saving and having the right line, having the right draft, and right Cialino. And these guys are about... See, fastest driver on the racetrack right now is Joey Allen. Joey Allen tends to turn it on late. And it's always interesting to see what he has got in store, what kind of extra O'Reilly Auto Parts he's got for that Chevy. Maybe he's throwing up Racing League name. The ARCA and the ARCA and the trucks. Okay, I got you. Racing League, NASCAR East Coast Racing League. That's the NECRL. I like it a lot. Pat, how are you doing, brother? Liking some comments. I want to make sure we do that. Thank you for the likes out there as well. Thank you to the folks reacting. I appreciate you. 9 of 60. These folks are doing pretty darn good thing here. Let's go Cockpit View. Let's go on Raj. He's driving a Ford. He's right behind Haas. Raj trying to put the pressure right there on the 22. He's going to be able to have the inside lane. I don't know if he's going to want it just yet. 22 is trying to work around Roger Strickland there. So Raj going to have to get out of the gas early. Nice job. That's exactly what you want to see there. 22 up the racetrack. He's a little free. Nice job, Raj. Raj staying out of the gas. He's going to be there to the inside. He's going to have a run at turn 3 here. And it looks like Raj has been able to save the tires a little bit here. He's driving to the inside. Look, the tires all the way down to the rumble strip. He's going to keep it out of the... man, oh, man. He saw Haas be right there. There's the 86 of Mark Cadmore driving a snuggle Ford, so a couple of Fords here. Let's see what Mark's going to do. Quite along with him. Alvarez kicked everyone's bucket, did he? Man. Alvarez has been fast. He really has. 22. There's the 86 of Mark Cadmore. These drivers are almost 9 seconds off the pace right now. The 22 is going to have to get to the inside. Lift in the corner. One's going to get on the brakes right there. And these drivers are just trying to hold on. Mark having a good old-fashioned slugfest with this one. Out of town for the work week this week. Whoa, man. Holy cow. Let's check it out. 86 down low. 44 got into him. Mark Cadmore. Let's back that up real quick. Here we go. I want to show you what happened here. It looked like a ton of net code from that point of view. Here's what happened. Oh, no. 67. Raj got right to the back of Mark. Mark saved it, though. Great job on Mark, but there's 77. He's just off pace. And not 77, the 44. He's just off pace, and Jared gets in. So 86 is going to come to pit road. Let's go back to Nick Lawrence, see what Nick... The first caution of the race is going to happen. I think that is why it happened. There's the 86 down low. And he's going to come to pit road. That's unfortunate. Big racetrack. There would have been an opportunity for him to... I don't think anybody had any issues there. All good. All good. All good. We're good. We're good. Keep digging. Kyle McCauley out there. What are you doing, Kyle? Good to see you. Good thing we're on the same. I'm glad you... You know, that's what's great about being on a good team is that when you finish 1-2, you have a full opportunity to kind of apply some pressure. Jared McCauley would be your lucky dog. He's going to come around in that black rifle 44. It showed him a lap down. I don't think he's a lap down. Cadmore coming off pit road. There he is. There's Mark. Mark's number. He's going to get... He must have gotten some of that stuff fixed. 12 drivers in the race today. A lot of drivers out because of Daytona. A lot of folks that we've met in here have gone to Daytona over the last couple of weeks, and I hope you all enjoyed it. That's for darn sure. Everybody coming to pit road. Everybody but Shane Shepard. That's Mr. Ford. There's the Hoonigan driver. Yet to come to... He's not going to come to pit road yet. I wonder if he's going to put himself on a different strategy. I know Mark Cadmore just came to pit road on 11. So they might extend it here just a little bit. Everybody doing great for an old guy. Dude, I tell you what, man. We're all old, right? We like it. I sound young, but I'm not. I promise. Oh, man. Oh, man. Happy about this little race that we've got going on. Tomorrow night, Winston Throwback Series. We're going to have the ARCA Series back in the mix. That'll be live here again. Thank you to everybody out there who just followed us over there. We're getting close. Larry, thank you for the like out there, man. Or the love. Appreciate you. I love this race. I love this track. The Tricky Triangle has been a favorite of mine since I was a kid. I would really enjoy the opportunity to visit this racetrack. Kelly, KP, what's going on, brother? Thank you very much. I appreciate you, of course, for the like out there. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Yeah, James, let's see, Trevor Zalesny last night, right at the end of the stream, sent 99 stars. So thank you, Trevor. I want to personally thank you out there for that. James, whenever I started this stream, before, we got disconnected and I had to push and get reconnected, sent 2,465 stars. And normally that would scream in my ears. And I tell you what, we just completed our stars goal for the day. So thank you very much. We are getting really close to our follower goal on Facebook as well, 2268 of 2,300. So thank you folks very much. Thank you to everybody who is, let's see, where are we at on our channel? How many followers do I have out there on Twitch? Got a lot, I think. 614 followers. Yeah, dang, Skippy. I like it. Thank you, everybody. Kelly sharing it out there. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. You like the new graphic? Thank you. Thank you. I was forced to switch. Thank you, sir. I was forced to switch. OBS, the other day when it deleted everything, I just switched everything. All right. Big for the lights out there on YouTube as well. Much love to everybody out there. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, let's get back into this race. Kind of paced it around. They took an extra lap here. All good it's all gravy. That's what I say. 18, 33, 23, 002, 1, 22, 44, 86, 67, 4, and the 7. Baldwin's out there running the numbers remotely. Appreciate you, Mr. Pat. Hopefully you are comfortable wherever you're at. You're out of town. You said you were out of town, so enjoy being out of town. Super awesome. Pace car is off. Green flag. We're back at it. Roll. Nick Lawrence gets a run. Cogdell, who is an odds-on favorite to win the championship here, started the tail end of the field. Is now packed himself into the corner. NECRL kind of holding on. There's a 33 of Ciolino to the inside of the 00. And John was patient enough to find himself in second by just having a good drive here. There's the one of Roger Strickland. The 2 of Talley goes to the inside. Looks like there's a run into the corner. The tunnel turn, the most difficult turn here. Roger Strickland right there to the back bumper of the 2. Nick Lawrence out front by 0.3 of a second. Cogdell trying to hold on for dear goodness. And I tell you what, I wanted to look at the stats for the race. Team WDW took 5 of the last 6 post-race. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. You ain't lying. Kelly, thank you for all the shares. Brian Ranker, thank you. My man, what are you doing out there? How you doing? I appreciate you. Kelly, thank you for all the shares out there, my man. I appreciate you sharing it all over the place. Much love to you. 18-0. Cogdell figured that he better take over the lead now. Well, he has the opportunity, and that's what I was doing. I was hopefully. I think Iracing is I wanted to make sure I could click on my dang Discord here without interrupting anything, so that way I can get myself in here. 18 of Lawrence, super fast early, and now Cogdell looks to continue his leading ways. Got some stuff figured out. Got some stuff working. All gravy. Tell you what, folks, these are some good hard racing folks out here, man. Oh man. Let me jump into the Discords, make sure that we're good to go. Let's see. Dun da da da. Stats. That's what I'm looking for. Where'd they go? Point standings. Points. Folks, I'm trying to find it for you here. I just saw it. Standings. There they are. Woohoo! All right. Nate Cogdell right now, his point lead over the field. Tyler Thurman to the number 24. This is according to last week. 18 points. Nick Lawrence second. And Nick has been super fast. So Cogdell got himself around the 18 on the restart of that race. And right now we're 4 laps in to this green flag run. And the third place, the driver that's third in the series in points is really starting to work. All right, let's see. Gotta make sure the good old-fashioned stuff has just been kind of working. Third of the way through the race, 18 gets right to the back bumper of the 00. I think we want to follow along with what they're doing right there. Nick Lawrence, little gyro cam action maybe. Here it is. Yeah, low to the bottom line he is. 00 drifting up the racetrack. 18's going to have a run if he can keep that speed. These two drivers doing very well. John Cialino as well doing a phenomenal job. He's about half a second off of Cogdell. But Cialino was really good on the long run. We watched him 11 laps in go from fourth to, basically over the course of the start of the race, go from fifth to second. And right now Cialino, who's the pole sitter, he fell back early, is going to be right here in the draft, just shy of a half second. Right now Nick Lawrence got a shoving his way to the back bumper of the 00. Good run, folks. Good run. Thank you to everybody out there on Twitch. I appreciate you as well. You were all amazing. Amazing. 21 of 60. It's the 18 Cogdell kind of went around there. Kind of, maybe he's there to the inside. I think the 18 is trying to push it. Cogdell falls back to second. John Cialino, he didn't burn up his tires, did he? I was looking at that pass right there. It was pretty awesome. Here's how he did it. He drove to the bottom, got himself to the back bumper, utilized the patience. There's the pass that he made. And he's able to make it work. Cogdell back in it. Nick Lawrence looking like this is going to be his racetrack today. He breaks up the draft a little bit there, slides up the racetrack, tries to keep himself in the mix. I talked about him earlier. Joey Allen trying to do the same thing there to the inside of the 2. Looks like the 1 of Roger Strickland is going to be trying to apply some pressure here as well. There's a whole group of trucks right here ready to rock and roll. You'll see him come down to the backstretch here into the tunnel turn. First straightaway. That means anything to the drivers. Jared McCauley trying to be a part of the mix as well. And you see how close these trucks are getting. Roger Strickland, Jared McCauley battling it out for 6th. This is you can throw a blanket over these 3 drivers. How close they're driving. Very cool, very nice. Brett Summers back here as well. We watched the 7 have a little bit of an issue. Got himself right into the wall there. But not there, but you see it on the right front. He's got himself a little nick on the bumper, but he's not doing too bad right now. Same distance for the 00 and the 18. 18 got himself around the 00. Now they're going to be able to work. There's that straightaway I talked about. Here's a look at how big this track is. 2.5 miles in length. Straightaway is roughly about. What did it say? 3/4 of a mile itself. It just absolutely insane. 18-00. Here's turn 3 onto the front stretch. Watch the drive all the way down to the yellow line. Cialino picking up the pace a little bit as well. He fell back about a tenth, but he's about 0.4 of a second off of Cogdell, who is just right there, just flirting with that back bumper. Here's turn one. Turn one, modeled after Atlanta. Turn two is modeled after the old New Hampshire, one of the original New Hampshires, and turn three off of Indianapolis. That is kind of the way that this track has worked out. I'll tell you what, we try to make sure that we're as comfortable as possible. And I tell you what, I'm gonna have to buy myself a new pillow for the back of my chair. Man, oh man, they make it too easy. 0 to the back bumper of the 18. 0 running high right there in turn three, and the 18 finds himself on a natural line. Let's ride along with him, because I like this view. Go back to John Cialino here. See what our Hamburg, New York driver's doing. Man, oh man, he's got an opportunity here. There's not much. What's up, James? Hey, thank you, James. I wanted to say thank you. I had an internet issue there for a moment. Joey Allen from South Carolina. That South Kakalaki driver is ready to go. James, thank you very much for the 2465. You're absolutely awesome, brother. I need to start returning the favor, get back in there. Same with Kelly as well. I need to get back in there. I need to start returning the favor over there for him. Jared McCauley trying to close some distance down the 44. Going to have Brett Summers right behind him. Brett ready to roll the outside. Is going to do so. Man, look at that speed. Seven clears the 44. Roger Strickland right behind. 5 seconds the difference. Talley's going to be in there in the mix. These six drivers have been battling each other all race, and this is a whole different kind of position point. We do have Nick Lawrence and Nate Cogdell running with each other there. Looks like John Cialino is going to make the pass on the inside. Nate kind of just holding on to what he's got here. He might be saving a little bit of fuel. I don't know, man. It's just kind of... I'm gonna keep trying to keep up the awesome work. We all know that this guy right here has been. I've been through the ringer here, and I'm trying to do the best that I can to be able to improve. But the way that I'm gonna have to improve here pretty soon, folks, is I'm gonna have to. Hey, so thank you for the donations, all that, and the stars and all that stuff. All that stuff is gonna go right to. One, I got to pay the bills first. First, we got to pay the bills. We got a lot of bills we got to catch up from all the stuff that I've been doing with this. And then after we take care of all the bills, we're going to start working on getting ourselves the upgraded equipment and continue to work on the projects that I've been working on. I want to get the stuff done, get it accomplished, so that way I can say, hey, I've done this. It's done. You know what I mean? So thank you all very much. 18-00-33. 00 gets himself back around John Cialino. Cialino not having too many issues. We're seeing maybe just a little tire wear being a factor there. Half second the difference. Joey Allen solid in fourth, but he is starting to catch the back of the 33. If we see the 33 close that distance down. We're going to definitely see what's going to happen there. What's up out there on YouTube? Good to see you. Good to see you out there on YouTube. Much appreciation. 21 playbacks out there already. And that is pretty early on. Thank you very much to all the folks out there. 18. There's the 23. 18 out front. Cogdell closes the distance a little bit there. Looks like we talked about him saving. It looks like he is going to be saving just a little bit here. Nate having a good drive off. 18 trying to hold on. Top three, Lawrence. Now looking at it, 30 laps in, Cogdell. What if Cogdell? We talked about him saving. I think that's exactly what he's been doing. He's been able to get himself back in. He holds on to the draft. He's got to drive off just a little bit better. 18, 00, 18 breaks up the draft. 00, try to get right back into the back bumper. Try to utilize the draft of the 18. And that is kind of the way it goes. Roger Strickland, Jeremy Talley into pit road. These two drivers trying to make it work. Looks like Roger backed it down pretty hard. Mark Cadmore in the 86. He's going to be there in ninth. Kind of want to ride along with Mark. He's been doing a pretty darn good job. How about we go this camera? Take a look, Nate Cogdell right here. I think turn one is about to see exactly what these two drivers have left. 32 of 60. Brett Summers comes to pit road on lap 32. He's going to be able to take that and run with it. 18 back to the inside. The battle rages on. A blanket for first. The lead between three drivers here. Nate Cogdell back to the inside. It's a little free right there. The outside lane's going to be a little faster for Cogdell. He's going to be able to make that work. He's had that second lane kind of locked in. And the 33 of Cialino will be right back with their Nick Lawrence. It's like his tires just gave away all within the last lap and a half. And right now an opportunity. 18:33, 00. Nate Cogdell takes over the lead. Halfway through, 33 of 60, and I tell you what, this is going to come down to inches and miles. Joey Allen, late in the race once again, fastest on the racetrack. Nick Lawrence, Cogdell comes to pit road. Nick Lawrence is going to lead again. Joey Allen on the front straightaway now closes about 2 seconds into the or cuts about 2 seconds into the lead right there. Jared McCauley, Haas Beverly, all within the 22's range. I'm enjoying this race. So it's just kind of been good. 22:44, the battle for third and fourth. And with the amount of racing they've been able to do, and oh man. So right now, they came in on, it's about 21 laps. Most of the drivers that we've seen coming on 13, we've got about 21 laps on their tires now. Roughly about, see, they went back to green on 15. On 16. So they have 19 laps of green, 19 green flag laps on their tires here. It does look like Nick Lawrence is going to come to pit road. I wouldn't doubt if Haas and Jared go ahead and lead a lap here. They came in on 13 as well. Let's see, Shane Shepherd came in on 14, an opportunity for him to get some stuff taken care of. Everybody's still on the lead lap. Mark Cadmore came in on 32. He's starting to close some distance down. 0-0 of Nate Cogdell drives with Brett Summers there. They're battling side by side as Summers came in on 31. 33 for Nate Cogdell. And right now, Nick Lawrence on pit road. I think he's having hopefully he's not having to serve a penalty. Joey Allen is going to beat him off pit road. Haas Beverly, your race leader. And they are rolling. Jared McCauley in the 44, 7/10 of a second, needs to come to pit road. Haas Beverly comes to pit road with him. And they try to make it work. Everybody's going to have to at least come to pit road one more time, I do believe. I don't think they can make it all 25 laps that are left. 25 to go. Shane Shepherd, your race leader. And I could be mistaken on that. 21 laps seems like the magic number. Shane Shepherd came to pit road on lap 14. And we were back to green on 16. So that might be the magic number. They might have to short pit themselves halfway through this one. Themselves some fuel and some tires and make it work. 10 laps is a long time to run. Nate Cogdell comes in, had the strategy from the beginning, so he's going to take over second at the moment. Shane Shepherd still leads here. He's got about 24 and a half seconds, and that's closing based on the relative of the drivers behind. Haas Beverly coming off of pit road, so is Jared McCauley. Shane Shepherd, your leader. Cadmore, 37 and a half seconds. He is in 12th. Shane, hold on to it. Man, oh man. Got a little run for everybody. Let's see. Checking the socials. You guys are awesome. Much love and appreciation. Shane Shepherd comes to pit road. Cogdell, huge lead. Cialino in third. Nick Lawrence had a really slow pit stop. About 7 seconds. The difference on the pit stop there compared to Nate Cogdell. Now, Cogdell came in, his pit lane time is 51:35. His pit time, his pit stall time was 14:37. And I think I can show that. Let me show that graphic. I'm pretty sure I can. We're going to take a look at it. That's for darn sure. Where to go? Navigation. Pit stop time. I'm looking for the, how to change it here because I had that up there before. Strength of field. Oh, there it is. Pit stop time. Let's go to, there it is. So there's the difference. And you see Nick Lawrence, who's in 6th right now. His pit stop was 15.6 seconds. Look at the far right-hand corner. That is the actual, that's the actual time they were on pit road. Here's how long they were on pit lane. That is the drive down. 56.9 seconds. That is a long time. That's 6 seconds there and another a second and a half in their pit. That is going to put a lot of time. Here's your stint length on how long they've gone. And here's the last lap they came to pit road. 33, 31, 33 for the top three. 30 for Talley. 34 for Allen and Lawrence. 30 for Strickland. 35 and 33 for Beverly Mage. And Raj there in the ninth place. McCauley came in on 35 as well, still trying to make some things work. Man, oh man. NASCAR East Coast Racing League every Tuesday night. Much love and appreciation to the folks out there watching. Do me a favor, give me a like, give me a follow. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. You are all absolutely amazing. Here it is, Facebook. And Twitch. Look for that logo. Ta-da! Come on, Shane Shepard, says Pat. Hey, aren't you supposed to be unbiased? Totally joking, Pat. You can still root for your teammate, right? 26.5 seconds, and he is gaining. He is driving like a PO teenager, ready to rock and roll. Turn 1, he is much faster than the race leader. 22 to go here. Nate Cogdell out front. There's Shane Shepard. Mark Cadmore at 11th. Is right where he started. Jared McCauley and Raj. Hey, you're last in the race. Run of the numbers. I call it run of the numbers or race control. 67 right there with a 44. They're back and forth here a little bit. Roger Strickland there. And you know, no one's really taking. I know that Cogdell is about a second out front right now, but that's not really that much here, considering that we've watched drivers run the blitzes off of these vehicles. That's not that much. It can be made up. It can be made up pretty quickly, especially on older tires. Nick Lawrence trying to make a pass there to the inside of Talley, trying to go back to the front. The Toyota battling. There is the 23 of Joey Allen, who's been super fast, especially later on tires. He's about a half second faster than the race leader right now. The guy the fastest on the racetrack has been running some of his fastest times so far. 55.47, his fastest lap. He ran it that last time by. Blinky, how you doing out there, brother? Appreciate you very much. Thank you to everybody tuning in and doing what you do. Good to see you. Good to see you. Blinky, we're going to play some Warzone for a little bit after this if you guys want to get in and have some fun. Don't know what you're doing. Liking all the comments. Going in. Giving everybody some awesomeness. So Shane Shepard getting himself a little bit of a shout out there. There's the Nate Cogdell. There's Brett Summers in the number 7. Now, Brett has the highest I rating in all the field right now, 27.70. So that is it's pretty impressive for all the drivers out there. Strength of field, we can show that. Here it is. Show it. There it is. 1.5K. Mark, what's going on? He says, let's go, Haas, make some noise. He's off 2 from the start of the race. He has just been, his rear bumper's been a battering ram for a little bit. Best time, 54.97. Best lap, that is done by Brett Summers. Summers right there, 54.907. Brett Summers, the guy that has done that. Let's empty it out. All right, man. Good little race they've had. Very calm. 19 laps to go. Everybody's still going to have to come to pit road. Brett. Now, Nate's might have to save some fuel here again. Try to push it as long as he can. But this is a 2 pit stop race. I talked about how many laps you could get out of these trucks. When do you come in? When do you save? How do you save? How long do you save? Because that is, it's going to be the big issue. Backstretch run for all the drivers. I do like the low latency mode right now. It's been kind of nice. 18 to go. Cogdell, Summers, Cialino. Joey Allen had this race down to about 4 seconds. And now he's 7.5 seconds off. I wonder if he is trying to preserve as well. Nick Lawrence right there in his tracks. Drives to the bottom, hits the rumble strips there out of 3 onto the front stretch. Has about 8 seconds to make up to Cogdell. Jeremy Talley to pit road. Looks like the first takers on the short pits are going to happen. Roger Strickland is going to come in as well. Some of these drivers, I knew they were going to happen. It was going to happen early. Some of the guys that needed to make up some time might come in. They might get themselves some of the extra time. Cogdell kind of makes you wonder if anybody's going to take tires. Is anybody going to hit their pit stop take tires, or are they just going to take fuel and bounce out of that racetrack? I would personally, 17 laps to go, that's enough to make it. I'm going to take tires. Cogdell up high, a full second now. The difference. Cialino to pit road. Joey and Nick working together. 8 seconds out in front of Cogdell. 18 is going to be there to the inside. Does look like Nick Lawrence wants to find himself. Now, Nick Lawrence should come to pit road when he sees Nate Cogdell come to pit road, because Nick is faster on a shorter run. If Cogdell holds off for a long time, I do think that will work in his advantage. Strickland's going to go around the double zero. Roger has faster tires. I am shocked that he didn't make that pass with ease. Cialino coming off pit road at this particular moment. Roger Strickland out of 3 with Nate Cogdell in front of him. Nate Cogdell, 16 to go. He is going to be line off to pit road. Brett Summers, your race leader. Nick Lawrence going to dive to pit road. I wondered if he was going to do that or not. Joey Allen, 7.5 seconds. I'm not trying to coach anybody. I'm just kind of calling it how I see it here. Haas Beverly came in on 35. He might run a lap or two a little bit longer. He was a little bit faster than some of the drivers out there. So that might be his calling. Right now, Shane Shepard, the fastest on the racetrack, and doing it with style. Now, I take that back. Brett Summers just ran a 56.11 this last time by, but Shane Shepard next fastest. So Shane might think about coming to pit road pretty quick as well. We'll see. Nate Cogdell took right sides only, and fuel is going to come off pit road. Left sides don't wear as much, but man, I still would have taken that 4 seconds. Nick Lawrence takes a full pit stop. He had a better down the line time, 51.55. Jared McCulley out of the racetrack right now. Joey Allen, your race leader, as Brett Summers comes to pit road. Haas Beverly, Raj comes to pit road. Now Shane Shepard, 36 is the time that he came in. I don't know. You might see him coming to pit road here very shortly as well. Lots of time and an opportunity. He could find himself out there. Joey Allen, your race leader, fast on old tires, but he's going to have to start thinking. Cogdell's lead over Cialino is roughly about 16 seconds in closing. 5 seconds in closing. Brett Summers right there in the mix with the double zero now. He comes off pit road, had himself a right side tire thing. He gained a ton of time there on Nate Cogdell. They came down pit road. When they came down pit road, they were in pit lane for a total of 46.98 seconds. That is the total pit time. 10 seconds into the pit lane, or into the pit stall for 10.38 for Nate Cogdell. Brett Summers 9.33. So he took as little as he needed to make that work. So that is Joey Allen, Nate Cogdell. Joey Allen is going to be passed right here. Cogdell, Summers, 1-2. Cialino, he came to pit road. He got tires. And Cialino to Brett Summers, 5.5 seconds. Nick Lawrence back and forth. Lawrence lost a lot of time on pit road, and when he did, that kind of hurt him there. He did make the right move. He did come to pit road when he needed to, instead of staying out there and trying to short pit himself. He came to pit road. He did take tires. He does have enough time right now. He can make up a lot of time. His last lap was his fastest lap, 54.91, and that's about 0.3 of a second faster than Nate Cogdell. Nate Cogdell took only right side tires, so these 4 fresh Goodyears that Nick Lawrence has on his truck, it's going to play factor. Joey Allen took right sides only. He's going to be there in 5th. Haas Beverly took right sides only. Jared McCauley took 4 fresh Goodyears. That might be that if this is a close race between some of the drivers, that's going to be the big difference here. Nate Cogdell out front, though, trying to continue his winning ways. And this has been all jump into the stats here. 1, 2, 3. 3 wins over the course of the season. He's been a big leader in points. Let's see. Tyler Thurman has 1, 2, 3 wins. Nick Lawrence has 1, 2, 3 wins as well. I do believe. Yep, 3 wins. Let's see. A win for Brett Summers in the series. He won at Charlotte. Oh, no, he didn't. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins. I apologize about that. 6 wins for Nate Cogdell. I'm counting the wrong numbers. There's some asterisks, some things that I don't know. Let's see. Tyler Thurman has one win. Nick Lawrence has been close. He's been runner-up 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and he's finished third 5 times in this series. Holy cow. Man, oh man. I tell you what, Cogdell, been talking about him a lot, and going to continue to do so. Brett Summers, though, in the hunt. 3 Chevys, 1, 2, 3. First Toyota in the mix is going to be Nick Lawrence. First Ford in the mix is going to be Raj going around. Roger Strickland. Raj has had a great day. Oh, the one gets to the back bumper. And, man, Roger got right to Raj there. Gave him a little boost. And it now makes that Silver Fox look like he backed into a telephone pole. Nate Cogdell out front has Jeremy Talley 54 seconds in front of him. 54 seconds off the pace. He's looking to go a lap down, it does look like. Jeremy Talley came in on lap 43. And 10 laps to go. Nate Cogdell, who came in on 45, is going to try to push the envelope here. Nick Lawrence, 11.6 seconds back. He's off 2. John Cialino started on pole. He is off 2. Cogdell and Summers just have the strategy today. Cogdell came in, took right sides only. It's hard when these fuel strategy races come into play. Nate Cogdell, and the reason why he's won so many is that right there. Is that reason to take a look at it. Anything can happen with 9 laps to go. And that is kind of the way that we're looking at it here. Inside outside moves for everyone. Brent Summers, 0.4 of a second. And I was stepping away for a second, but decided to look back and see what was going on here. He closed it a little bit of distance. I don't want to miss the pass here if there is a pass to happen. 00 runs higher there. And Brett Summers, he got tight in the corner there. Right now the 7's going to be able to make that work. If I'm Summers, I'm riding the coattails of the 00 here. 7 falls back a third there, runs higher in the corner. 00 runs into the corner. He was a little bit slower out of 1 and 2, but the tunnel turn is good for him. And right now, he and Summers are kind of just finding the right tone of voice. The draft working for the 00. Jeremy Talley, 54.5 seconds in front of, behind the leader, but he's right in front of him on the straightaway. And a ton of laps run. 150 miles may not seem like much, but it is. 7 carries out of the corner. 1 and 2 is much better for Summers. And he carries great speed. I think Nate Cogdell doesn't have 1 and 2 figured out yet, but the 7 will be right there on the back bumper on the exit. 00 a little bit free right there. You saw that. He watched his rear end kind of step out and wiggle on him. Summers there to capitalize if something happens. Summers has the fresher tires here. He still has right side tires. He still only took right side tires, but he's got a lap fresher than Nate Cogdell. The last 5 lap times can pop up on your screen right here. If you can see that, there it is. Brett Summers on the bottom. You see the lap times. The bottoms are green. 00. I think he might be trying to utilize some of the draft. He runs higher there, and he kind of just looked like he let the 7 go by. And right now, Cialino's starting to catch Nate Cogdell as well. Cialino has brand new tires. 55.994, 55.89 for Brett Summers. Brett Summers to Cogdell. Now you see the reverse here. As the 7's going to utilize the draft of the 2. He's going to be working that mid lane to carry speed on the exit. And right now, he's going to follow Tally here. Try to pull the draft of that number 2, and he's going to do so very nicely. He should be there to the inside very quickly here. As we'll see the 7 pull the 2. Tally right there with the 00. The 00 has a good run right here. A little bit of lap traffic, nothing big. 5 laps to go. And now it's Brett Summers to Nate Cogdell. And 5.4 seconds to John Cialino. Nick Lawrence still trying to close some of the distance down. Still 11.8 seconds. He is about evenly matched. The 4 seconds that he has lost might have been the tires, but I would have for strategy purposes, I still would have chosen to have the tires. I would rather have taken the tires. These trucks drive differently in the draft, and so you see how the 00 closes back down. If I'm Brett Summers, I let the 00 go by again, and if I can do exactly what I was just doing, I'm going to keep up and do just what I was doing before. 7 out of the corner, has 1 and 2 a little bit better. If the tunnel turned in 3 or 4, if you can't keep yourself to the back bumper, then that's what I'm doing. Brett Summers, 4 laps to go, trying to lead, trying to win here, trying to give himself a little extra points, give himself a little bit of a cushion, try to catch up to the 00 in points here. Tomorrow night, again, Winston Throwback Series. Thursday night's going to be the Wheels America Cup Series, back at it again. And then we'll be back at racing Friday night with the Outcast Racing League. I'm sorry, that's the Asphalt the Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series. And then Saturday, BNR Cup Series, Outcast Racing League on Sunday. And then Sunday evening, we've got the Duck Press Media Truck Series as well. So, man, what do we have? 5 Truck Series, 2 Next Gen Series, and an ARCA Series. Whew. A lot of racing. 3 laps to go. That's the battle. Let's go back in the pack here a little bit. McCauley to Raj. Raj was in the hunt there for a little bit. McCauley's in 7th. He is trying to get to Haas Beverly. Haas is in 6th. Joey Allen in 5th. Joey super fast. Again, over the long haul, but there's so many changes made here when it comes to where these folks are at the end of the race. And I tell you what, John Cialino right there in the hunt, trying to do what he can. Everybody running pretty relative lap times within each other. 56.13 for Brett Summers, 56.14 for Nate Cogdell, 56.18 for Cialino, 56.17 for Nick Lawrence. Outside the top 5, that's when the lap times are starting to fall off. Joey Allen with the 56.41 last time by. Haas Beverly was 56.5. 57.08 for Jared McCauley. Raj runs a 56.68. And that's kind of where they're at. 2 laps to go. They're going to be the white flag this time by. 7 trying to defend. Cogdell trying to close down And the lap is going to work. This is where it's going to be. This is why I said Summers needed to be to the inside or to the rear bumper of the 00. Watch Cogdell now utilize what he was doing before. He's going to carry the backstretch. He was trying to save and conserve tires in the draft and utilize what that truck was doing, what the 7 was doing. And now, here's where the bump and run comes into play out of 3. Cogdell trying to drive here. 7 comes out of the corners. 00 is going to be right there. Look at how close he is. The 7 breaks into the corner. 00 is going to have the run on the outside. 7's going to be right there. The drive into the corner, natural for the 00. And right now, up the racetrack, the 00 goes. And a drag race to the finish. Brett Summers, though, pulls it out, runs the perfect line. He's going to win it here. And Nate Cogdell finishes second. No doubt about it. Cogdell had a chance at that. And I think he drove a little bit too shallow. Cialino finishes in third. And we'll wait for everybody to come around and we'll finish the race right there. But Brett Summers will be your race winner here. Good little ditty right there. Only one caution. And it was a good little fun run. That's for darn sure. So Brett Summers was 4th in points there. And he is roughly about 27 points behind Nate Cogdell. And that is only going to benefit him. A chance for him to burn this thing down. It's going to come right at it right about here. Race results on your screen right there. Brett Summers, your race winner. Cogdell finishes second. Cialino finishes third. Nick Lawrence fourth. Joey Allen in fifth. Haas Beverly, Jared McCauley, Raj is going to finish there in eighth. Then Strickland, Mr. Roger Strickland in the number one truck at that Toyota finishes in ninth. Shane Shepard in 10th. Cadmore, Jeremy Talley in 11th and 12th. And Pat didn't even start the race. Thank you, Pat, for running the numbers for the guys in the league. Much love and appreciation. Thank you to everybody out there. Brett Summers should be good to go here in waiting for him. There he is. Let's talk to this guy right here. Brett Summers, your race winner. Brett, talk to me about that last lap because I was sitting there over the course of the last 5 or 10 laps. I'm like, he needs to stay behind Nate because he's saving. He's got the better tires. He's got the better. They're not the better tires, but he's got the better line. If he stays there, he's going to be able to put the bumper to him if he needs to get around him. But he would be able to make the last lap pass. You got around him earlier than that, and it was able to defend that last lap. Walk us through it.
It was fun. Had a good time out there racing old Nate and Johnny. I mean, I just got pretty lucky there at the end. Had just enough fuel to spare. Actually, ran out there doing burnouts. Ran out of fuel, so the 2-tire strategy played off in the end. Want to shout out you guys, St. Tree Sports, NECRL, of course, and Boston Web Marketing for being on the ride. But just a lucky win there. Happy to have it. Second one of the year. So just trying to head strong in the playoffs.
Head strong and give yourself a little bit of cushion there, and that was pretty good. I was looking at the points there. It looked like it was having wins here as strong as Nate Cogdell is, with as many wins as he has so far, taking away and trying to looking forward at the playoffs. Is it just trying to be consistent so that way you're in those races at the end?
Yeah, it's trying to be consistent and just hit my marks. Obviously, no pit road mess ups. Nate's obviously very strong. I don't think he's finished outside the top 5 all year, right? So try to be as consistent as I can, and obviously the one extra point by beating them tonight by 1 spot helps out. So tip of the cap to those guys, and try to head in strong to playoffs, like I said earlier.
All right, Brett. Well, congratulations once again on the race win here, and I salute you, man. I love Pocono, so a win here at Pocono is like kudos. Like the biggest kudos, because this is the tough track.
It's definitely the tricky triangle. Actually, early on in the run, first run there, got an outside wall in 2 and repaired some optional early, and then used a fast repair on that second pit stop. So just tried to be stealthy about it, but kept the car clean in the end, and ultimately, I guess, had a little bit more juice than Nate.
You did. You had a lap fresher juice. He was safe in there at the end. He came in a lap before you, and that might have been why he dropped back. He might have had to deal with fuel strategy there. Brett, dude, it was awesome. We're gonna find out exactly what happened with him here in just a second. Any more shout outs for you?
Nah, that's about it. Just tell him I didn't talk too much smack about him.
I will tell him that you said that he was second to the best, right? No,
sure, go ahead, pass that on. But appreciate you guys hosting, and thanks for broadcasting me.
Always, man. I appreciate you very much. Brett Summers, your race winner, and having a good little fun right there. What a good time. The guy that I'm supposed to pass along the message that he finished second to the best, but I tell you what, you had a heck of a race here. Tell me you were trying to save so that way you can make a last lap pass there at the end, Nate.
Man, I was trying to set him up on the inside so he'd block and get a run on the outside, cut across 3, and then beat him to the line on the inside, and I missed my cut. I hit the rumble strip.
I was going to say, I saw the tires hit the rumble strip, and I wondered if that pushed you up the racetrack there at the very end, especially you took 2 tires on that last pit stop. So it means the inside tires, as much as they don't really wear as much here at Pocono, they still have a tendency over 30 laps to want to push up the racetrack, even when you do get some fresh Goodyear on the outside.
Oh yeah, definitely. As soon as you put the 2 right sides on, your truck it's very loose. It loosens it up a good bit, and I forgot to counter that with my brake bias, so I got very loose coming out of the corner a couple of times and completely missed one with like 10 to go. Man, kudos, because he got right underneath me.
He did a great job defending that last lap. That's what I was complimenting him about, because I call this the Tricky Triangle one of my favorite tracks of all times in real life and on the iRacing circuit. But it takes a different strategy in every corner, and you have to hit your mark every time.
Oh, the last 10 laps, man, Brett was spot on. I mean, we were nose to tail, but I couldn't really make no ground on him, and when I had a last little chance, I just missed that line. But I don't even know if I'd have been able to beat him back to the line if I would have pulled it off perfectly, because, man, dude's fast here.
Yeah, he said it was a lucky win. I say it was a little bit of skill. You say it was a little bit of skill. I like it, man. Nate, give your shout outs out there. Congratulations on a P2 finish here. Another good points day for you to stack on to what you have.
Oh, man, thanks to everybody to watching. Got to thank my boy, give him a birthday shout out. He turned 10 years old yesterday.
Did he? What's his name?
Drayson.
Drayson?
Yep, his name's Drayson, and we got the Sonic Racing chassis. So he loves Sonic the Hedgehog. He just tacks it on at the end of his name, so we all call him Dray Sonic.
Dray Sonic. Dude, happy birthday, buddy. I appreciate you for getting out there and supporting your Papa Bear, Papa Sonic out there. You should call him Tails. He could be Sonic. He could be Tails. It'd be like the coolest thing in the world, like father-son kind of thing. That would be
He's definitely got the hair for Tails. It's flipped up everywhere right now.
Happy birthday, buddy. 10 years old is a big thing. I tell you what, we have my oldest is 19 and my youngest is 7. And I'm sorry, 8. She turned 8. Oh my goodness, 8 in January. But I tell you what, there's nothing like that 10-year-old zone, because from 10 to 14, that's to me the coolest age for boys, because then you get to like really, really, really find the cool bonding things that you do. And I tell you what, man, congratulations to you. You got a 10-year-old, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Always. Nate, I appreciate you. We look forward to seeing you next week. And P2 finish. Happy birthday to Drayson.
Thanks, bud.
Always. Nate Cogdell, your P2 finisher. John Ciolino, though. Now, number 3, I get to talk to you finally, man. All right, John. You, my friend, had a race. You were fast early. It kind of split itself up once the field started getting stretched out here. It did seem like that there at that latter part of the run, their 2-tire strategy to the 4-tire strategy is the only thing that kept you from being right there nose to bumper with them.
Oh yeah, it was I was kind of talking to them a little bit, before. I'm like, well, do you guys want to pit together, so we can keep the draft going? They kind of didn't really want to disclose their little strategy, but yeah, I don't know if I would have beat them maybe, but hopefully I probably could have been right up there with them though towards the end.
Well, 2 tires to force tires. I would have pulled your strategy. I would have went in the same time they went in, just no different. Pulled what you and Nick Lawrence were doing, and I would have put my 4 tires on, ensured that I had just enough fuel to keep myself light, and just roll with it. It's a tough track, and if something would have happened to either one of those drivers in the last 5 laps, that's where you make up all of that time. The 2 tire strategy sometimes works. Tonight it did, but sometimes it goes worse than that.
Yeah, I see them up there battling a little bit and stuff, hoping that they would kind of slow down a little bit, but I just couldn't quite get there. I didn't have a draft partner there at the end, but I like Pocono quite a bit. It's one of my more favorite tracks here, and it was a good time tonight.
Well, John, you finished third, and there's nothing to sneeze at with that. I'm glad to finish Pocono without getting damage, and you guys you had a good little run right there, and I was happy to watch it. Give your shout outs, John. I appreciate you very much.
Yeah, I definitely want to shout out to Nick for running this league. Gives me something to do on a Tuesday night. I get to practice a little bit more and stuff. Definitely you, Jason. Thanks a lot. You do an awesome job. Top tier broadcast every week. And definitely the Beverly boys. They kept bugging me forever and finally talked me into getting an iRacing just a little less than a year ago. And I haven't looked back. This is the best thing I ever did.
Tell you what, man. We all have a lot of money into this.
Oh, geez.
I know.
I don't even want to talk about how much it is, but you know what it's paid for now. So
I will say that iRacing has been it's been a community-minded thing for me for almost 2 years. May will be 2 years, and when you meet people and you finally put yourself into things like this, you finally see what camaraderie is. As much as this thing irritates the dog snot out of me, it's always a fun time. John, I appreciate you very much, man. Look forward to seeing you next week.
All right, thanks a lot. I appreciate you. Thanks.
Always. John Cialino finishes in that third spot, and congratulations to these folks. They have been absolutely a ton of fun. Brett Summers gets a race win, second of the season for him, as he said. And man, this one was a good one. Sorry about the late. I wasn't really late. It was technically on time, but I'm gonna make some changes to our router so that way it doesn't update itself at exactly 7 p.m. on a Tuesday night. It was not very much fun for me. Brand new router though, so thank you to Charter for giving me the new router. But man, just wasn't fun. Thank you to everybody. Much love to you, and of course, and always, give us a like and follow on all the platforms: Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Go out there and find yourself some speed. Go to iRacing.com and make sure that you get yourself a subscription. Some free stuff, some free ways to get out there. You can buy yourself an inexpensive wheel to get going. You can even use a controller if you want. Don't recommend it, but yeah, it's a small investment. But I tell you what, it's been a ton of fun with it. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one.